Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. We've had some interesting names, but Theodore is by far the dumbest name I have ever heard of. This is basically a Final Fantasy game, but it's fan fiction. What does it have to do with squires? Yes. Butterfree. Well, you never know. I did make a Pokemon reference here. These larvas could be Caterpies, and we could be going up against multiple Butterfrees. Sight! Actually, thought just occurred to me. Protect. Uh-huh. Exactly why I thought about that. And then just keep doing this until eventually it is felt. By the way, you just gotta love the fact that I'm going up against a sandworm in this cave. Absolutely no sand whatsoever. Graphically speaking, highly accurate. Ooh, whirlwind. Ah, that is bad. I'll get through this by myself! Latin powers have awakened. So yeah, this is a new ability that Theodore only has. Though it won't show up immediately right now, it will be important. Also, I would have thought that would have hit me. I guess not. So, wait, what? Hold on. I was at full health. Did nothing to me with Whirlwind. Then I cast Protect. Suddenly, it hits. What the bloody hell happened? Skip the dialogue. Skip the dialogue. Let's get back to this fight already. Powers have been awakened and attack. And now... Fuck you, game. Just fuck you. I'm sorry, but fuck you. Surely I can survive this. Surely I can. There's no way Bahamut's gonna instantly kill me with its Mega Flare attack. That's totally not gonna happen. Nope, not in the least bit. This is totally not a story-driven battle. I don't care what anyone else says. This is not a story-driven battle at all. Okay, seriously, why are you not launching the Mega Flare? Unless, of course, this is one of... Oh, now you start to do something. Of course. 5, 4, 3, 2... 1. Happy New Death! I mean, Mega Flare. Yeah, this is totally a story-driven battle. There's nothing you can do to win this fight. Keep it a sound alert. White magic goes down, but tick it. Not gonna lie, I might have just bop my head repeatedly to the tune of that music because it's catchy as all hell. Let's get to him. Let's leave this castle, shall we? No one may pass orders from the king. Oh, wait, he's in there. Shit, no one may pass orders from the king. Ladies and gentlemen, Baron's finest. A tunneler, and guess what? I know what's happening next. Good thing we have the float spell. And now's a good time to use that cross slash. Attack and Kira. Cross slash. I think this is how much damage he's taken from a standard attack. I think we can do one more attack, and then, yeah, that's all he can afford to do. So now, Hooded Man is on his own, and we just concentrate on healing. And or attacking. Was gonna awaken, but then I guess it's not necessary. Dismissed. It saved us. What is it? Nothing. We best get moving before they come back again. But guess what? They notice us anyway. Oh, look, it's a mini Theodore. It's adorable. So how do you feel about that voice acting? Wait, what's that you're saying? You're saying that the voice acting was so great, it's almost like they had none of the voice acting in it whatsoever? Guess what? You be right. This was the main reason I wanted to buy for After Years for Steam, because it was based off of the DS version of 4, which, to its credit, was it a good game? No, it's not a good version. But at least it had voice acting to back it up. This one doesn't have any. So, yeah, let that set the tone for you. Oh, don't you worry. Damstein has many citizens to help aid in its reconstruction. I'll still take this over war any day, my friend. Time for a little lolly-hole dancing. Because, you know, that's totally called for. Yeah, definitely sets the mood of this just appropriately here. Lolly-ho, the room's spinning around me. I'm sure lolly-hoed myself in today, I tell you. Also, let's go check out the developer's room. Only we can't. We have moved. Our new location will be posted at a later time. Developer's office. So Nintendo made us go from a new moon to a waxen. Okay, game. I see where you're going at here. We would need a total of 2 daggers, our battle axe, and 10 dwarves in order to have everyone outfit with it. Everyone. We have the goblin summon. Yeah, you know what? I think that summons it quite well, Pan. That summons it quite well there. I honestly am at a loss for words. The demon wall. Yeah. So, yeah, first things first, where are you? Spider stick. Don't think it has any elemental weakness, so let's try each Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundara, see which one gets the bigger damage. Six. Blood Feast. Three, 7, 8. Slap a sloop. Dara. $4.95. Okay, so it looks like Thunder is the way to go here. Not that it matters, because down goes the Demon Wall. Every pro tag of the after years, especially Theodore. Huh? Times infinity.
Promotion, yeah.
What a fucking honor.
Fuck yeah.
Also,
honor, so
speaking of fuck you, Kate.
Yeah, baby.
Good.
Baby.
Someone else here hates him.
Hates who?
Kate's.
Yeah, because it killed
AKA the corals of this game.
I'm kind of.
Oh shit.
So high.
Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck!
Well, okay then. I arrived.
You chose a great time to show up, Pan. An absolutely fantastic time.
Pan, escape while you
Check
can.
out my
Get
guitar
away,
rig.
get away. Get away from this.
Get the hell out of here. Okay.
If you are what I think you are, I believe Osmos. Blizzara is the way to go. That would be wrong. It's charging up fire magic.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Now you can
okay, so
count
now
the
we do that. Also, just be on the safe side.
I see you have grown up me on speed dial.
Ow! Ow!
Jesus.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for items, there's no other targeting. Don't ask me why. Pumpernickel and why.
Now.
Why?
Oh, goodness.
Pumpernickel and why?
No, that's me.
It's charging up its fire magic now.
Pumpernickel and why?
Now you need to counteract it.
Yes, me why?
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It gets it off quick enough.
Me tagging why?
Oh, there you go.
There. Let's prevent it from doing that fuck all attack.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, Father Son Fusion, let's go.
Now it can again.
Now I have a reason to do Blizzara.
No, that.
Waiting.
There
And
we go,
attack.
okay.
Ew.
Versus. No. Okay. And.
Do a counter.
Overflowing.
Seems too familiar.
At least I
Okay.
canceled it, but still.
Yay!
Hey.
Suddenly Titan. Also, why'd I do that? That's not going to do that much damage.
Oh, shit.
Also, it's a summon, so I don't expect it to do
Here comes the hero of
anything.
justice,
So let's just
says the dead man.
damage to it. Ah, damn it. There we go. Now you're doing the smart.
Oh no, a Cyberman. Whatever will we do? Oh no, another jobber.
Oh no, another jobber. What shall
Oh,
we do?
Piccolo, are you here to discipline me again?
Maybe.
I told you I need Goten here to do the fusion dance.
Block.
You're not my real dad. No, God, I was not prepared for that.
And then suddenly Man in Black appears. You know, everyone's favorite character, Man in Black.
He upgraded his balls. Upgraded balls. And I was...
Please stop the line talking to me.
I'll avenge you, Anna.
I can't continue.
It's like Edward. It sounds like Edward doing the freaking sound for the colored bars on the TV test.
Also, now, so we upgraded from Bard to Royal, apparently. Last entry.
Emergency broadcasting system.
Gil increases skill earned in battle by 1.5. The following is a test of the emergency broadcast. Remember, this is only a test. Also got just every fucking
This has been a test of the emergency broadcasting system. If there had been an actual emergency, we would have gone with something like this. Ah! Help us! Help everyone! Ah, please!
Run
Get
for
us
your
out of
life.
here! Ah!
Ace March.
Oh my God.
It's like struggling to take a massive shit. That's what it sounds like. Fuck. Yeah.
Life Anthem, aka healing.
This version of Edward doesn't need no weapons. He just hit things with his chin and they would die.
Guardian's Ballad.
Look at his
Gives
that
both.
fucking jawline can cut
I know.
diamonds. I think that's a different territory of mega chins.
There goes the Crimson Chin.
I was gonna say, God damn it.
You're too slow, sucker.
Comes the crimson chin. Oh, sorry, force of habit. Eizen!
Yes, we know, Brown. Scaravitch, Yardavitch, pretty much the same thing.
Yardavitch is the Mario RPG boss.
I know. May as well be the same name.
No. You know Japanese, fuck you.
I'm not you. I'm not shit posting every 5 seconds.
Can't go through there, so just have to go.
What the fuck?
Please.
Nope.
Son, I'm
good.
begging you. I'm
good.
begging you.
We're good.
At least save state. If you're not gonna do manual saving.
Much later.
It feels like an eternity since we last did this, so it actually does feel very nice and rewarding to get back into this. I need 3 guards to protect me from hangnails. You know, if you're gonna have this door locked up, why not just have the whole building locked up? Make it ambiguous. Don't try and say, oh, we can get into the Devil's Road. Oh, no, wait, we can't. It's jammed. Leviathan! And that was Edward's path. Hope you loved all that weapon grinding we did there. It came in like a subtle fart, and guess what? It ended much like a subtle fart. It's an Animan Toys, oh no. Also, apparently it's a specialized Animan Toys. Because we've been dealing with that previously in Edward's campaign, and they were able to take it down just fine. For all we know, this is an Animan Toys made of pure adamantium. So now we've learned 10 Kensu. And yeah, now that you can suddenly take more damage. Seize cover. Now he's got enough health that he should be fine. There we go. Oh no, all the other monks are down, but I believe at this point it's the end of the chapter anyway. Okay, so now we get the Twin Wing Frenzy Band. So I knew there was something to be shared between the two of them, and they're down for the count. Oh well, this is why we got Phoenix Downs. Just walk it off, you'll be fine.
So, regarding that discussion from earlier about the equipment, arrow goes in direction, it go that way. It shoot down, arrow go down. Yeah, more seriously, it's just that this version of the game does not show whatever stat up other than attack defense and magic defense goes up or down through equipment. And I'm pretty sure the metal knuckles have a strain modifier.
Leviathan, how you doing? Well, anyway, on that cliffhanger.
And then they all died. The end.
Sometimes I palm off my problems.
Oh, Pie Hawk. Please, come inside.
Okay.
Not like that, oh Pie. You absolute bitch. And just speed this up. Okay, slow, just to be safe. Myra. Owie. Let's do poison just in case. Don't know if it'll do anything, but let's try. No. And let's try it. See what you're susceptible to. And can't even do that. In that case, let's just go all out. Let's say holy arrows and Ooh, that was a close one. So at this point, unless it's absolutely necessary. And now comes... So yeah, now let's switch it up to... the double cast. Now the Dark Elf is starting to become really douchey. Also, new monster, so before anything else, obviously. No damage. Shiva, sure. Now it goes down. And also, Pokey, thank you so much for the 4-party raid. Let's get the guns running. Wait a minute, that's not how it's supposed to go. Let me try this again.
Just in. Eizen just hired a random guy to prep his counter raid.
It's never a stream of mine unless something breaks down. Clearly, this has proven that to be otherwise. Pretty much at the end of the chapter here, so what else am I going to use it for? Is that it? Shiva's Diamond Dust. Blah. Gekko, which, if memory serves, is mainly a fire ninja user. Zangetsu should be thunder. Izayoi, water-based. And Tsukinowa, wind/earth-based. And in order to complete this chapter, we have to go through all 4. But we go through them in different chapter bits there. Oh, great. She's starting off with Meteor. So what's the damage? What a shock. Yeah, guess what? We're resetting that. Yeah, this time, hold back. Yeah! And they're still dead. Such a waste.
Yeah, this is a perfect background noise to be grinding with flickerings too.
It's just an introduction to this dungeon theme, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. It's just that same intro. That would definitely be the theme for grinding for like rings.
I meant the stream, but okay.
Yep.
Oh my fuck, if I see Tempting Tango one more goddamn time, I'm taking the dancing dagger off of Caliph.
Yes, this monster is uninterested. Summon an Ifrit. Ifrit? Rydia. What happened to Rydia? Karaga. Oh boy. And most likely on... Not everyone. Interesting. so far it seems like the only one we can really damage is, quote-unquote, the mysterious girl, so may as well keep that up. And Hellfire, so this is probably the end of the battle, if I guess. Trent, you may die now. Not if I can help it. Oh, in this case, it's cooler, Mammoth. See what's cooler. See how much that does. It healed him, so that's the case. I might need to spend a turn casting Libra, and it didn't work. But I noticed it said cooler, so maybe Blizzara is the way to go here. I'm going to try one more experiment. Same thing here. Ah, it's casting Blizzara. So maybe if my experiment is true, it should be weak to Fyra. Survey says, oh yeah, Fyra's the way to go. Yeah, I would not be surprised if I'm taking a huge gamble going for just a main target of Cooler Mammoth rather than 4 Cooler Leeches. Not that it matters because it's down. What have you done with Eizen? How dare you? For once, we actually have the Elder on our party. Probably not going to mean a lick of sense, but whatever. And considering what we're dealing with here, magical boost. Probably means nothing but cast protect as well. And of course, guess that makes sense. It's not haste, God. And teleported. Away. So, yeah, the Elder could fall in battle. So great! This means I have to do this again. Yay! Yay! More of this bullshit. Yay! Gotta do all this again. It doesn't matter what I do, since this is a flashback. Is it Octomammoth time? Okay, Octocrocca, but still. I missed you, buddy. Should probably think about, guessing Kira now. Woof! And down goes Octocrocca. this is a fight I have to win. And now he's got a spear with him. Interesting. But now he's unlocked the jump command. It's going to be necessary. I am ready to accept you now. Yes, indeed. So, also, hi there, Steel.
Andere.
And of course, it conveniently misses Zura. Almost like the fights against the summons don't really matter that much right now. There we go.
Fucking finally.
Well, I know.
And
Oh
don't
no!
forget-
Why go up against frickin' Behemoth? We can go up against a Count Malboro.
Oh my god!
That's just as bad.
Here, say balls. All right, balls.
It certainly deserves it. Also, why isn't it using fucking bad breath?
I think we saw the equivalent of its bad breath.
Poison gas doesn't count.
I don't care. It doesn't do multitudes of stat debuffs and/or confusion. I'll live with it.
It uses bad breath.
Now I see. Ew, it uses its bile.
How vile. Unicorn Horn didn't do anything, by the way.
Still fix anything.
26 antidotes, come on.
I was hoping that I could put the unicorn horns to good use. Nope, it did jack all.
No, Unicorn Horn does a different thing.
Yeah, it does a different thing, alright. It sucks.
Give me a group of 8 paladins in good gear, and the burning hells become the burning smells.
He's not wrong.
Can't do that. What about break?
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see. It removes sleep, paralysis, berserk, and confusion. So it would be good if you did have get bad breath.
bastard.
What?
Just undid fucking... Just healed itself.
Oh.
After a bio. Basically undoing that damage.
Oh, you know what's the one thing I should have done? Try recovering from that, bitch.
Why won't you die?
I easily forget the golden rule. No enemy is immune to slow in this game.
Here we go again.
Yep, here we go again.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
There's no way it's gonna work. Which of course means I'm foolish enough to try it. Didn't think so.
Of course it didn't. Game's not gonna be that merciful.
Oh no, not constrict. It's
Try
the
another
worst,
stupid
it's the worst move in Pokemon.
Deeg?
Yep.
Wouldn't think it'd be that
And of
easy.
course, I just did it only once for school time. Whatever.
Oh crap.
Of course, it affects everyone except the Nidomon because they get special immunities. And down it goes again. Zero versus Malice. Also, I know that this music is trying, but seriously, why does it sound like really, really bad trumpets going off? Oh no, Black Hole's getting rid of all of our enchantments, even though I didn't bother using any now.
I'm reasonably certain you can change the soundtrack in the options.
I can. I cannot be destroyed. Even evolution at its purest. It is time, Cobus! To the blue planet! Considering this type of battle, I get the feeling we're gonna win regardless, so why not go all out? That's adorable, Tella. Let me show you how a real bio spell works.
What the boogass?
Impossible! You must hate him, that brother of yours!
Like Balls Johnson?
Speaking of balls, after all, he is the root of all that you've suffered. If it weren't for him, both your mother and father would both still be alive. And you are a vile little insect, birthed from the womb of a dragon's corpse. We finally made it to the blue planet Earth.
I finally made it, and about time too.
We all know that Golbez is a man in black. Pretty much a galaxy defender if he's able to go from the moon to Earth and back, what have you. Having said that, I'm not sure if he's going to let us remember. Yes, I know I have the airship. You literally said explored everything outside of Baron, so I thought nearby. Okay, so I'm gonna fight. Down you go. Earth-based, so see if wind works. We got Shiva back again. And I imagine the same rule applies as the first encounter. Except water did nothing.
It's ice.
I know, but water could still do something this ocean. Which, of course, begs the question, will it work for this? Survey says, surprisingly, yes. I got 31 of these. I'm sure we won't mind. Force my hand now, so I just realized Rydia needs to live. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. Actually, I just realized something. Do I do. Try and give us somewhat of an advantage here. Speaking of which...
I think once she says that, you're not supposed to attack him anymore.
Now let's see in this timeline if I choose not to attack.
Yeah, just stay alive until something happens.
Well, at least that rendered his attacks moot. His guy at least. Theodore. Oh, so now you decide to cast that. Thank you. Ah, don't attack Oko Proton. Don't you realize how much his buttons are burning? It's all because of that ozone. Let's try this again. Works on everyone. Not much, but it's some at least. A very weak something. Life saying from this should heal much more. Yeah, it heals that much more. Now we're talking. Also really doesn't like Edward. Almost treating him like he's an organ, but he's gotten better. Really has a hard on for Jesus. Really not a fan. Jesus Christ. Who's gonna take the most damage? That'd be so yeah. And as expected, that did fuck all. So will. No, not the Eidolon King 2. And here comes Bahamut. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, this is going to suck.
Bahamut! We're still kicking. At this point, I'm just gonna have Rosa stay on the sidelines until that happens. Yeesh. Sorry, Rosa, you're not gonna get any experience, but at least we took down the wonderful, mysterious girl.
Don't let me catch you with those hang-dongs looking on your faces. Hang-dongs.
Look, this is Uncle Proton we're talking about here. What do you think would happen otherwise in this case? You son of a bitch. And of course, going to seem to follow the same strategy as before. But this should bypass it. Still counter your haste with something else. Please, while I still have life. Now the main question, can I do this before he even attempts to revive the arms? No, that answers that question. God damn it. At least now I can attack something else for once. Beware, it still lives. And this is most likely gonna suck. In fact, there is no most likely. It is gonna suck. Bye-bye Cecil, bye-bye Kane. I did a little bit of level grinding. I was hoping I could get at least everyone up to the 50s to ensure I get through this with little to no trouble, but it's what it is.
Get out of here, y'all are dead.
You're all supposed to be dead. How are they not dead?
How are you using Thundaga?
It's the same reason why we had to face against Baigen last time around. Reasons is all I can say. Just reasons.
Because Zeramus is a dick.
Yes, quite so.
I guess.
Alright, what am I doing? Anything I really should be doing at this point. Especially since, last I checked, it bypasses Reflect.
And it gets reflected anyways!
The one advantage Edge has in this version is that it's mug, so you're never forced to caught by the enemy, steal fails and you take damage. At least it's just you attack the enemy and either steal from them or don't steal. So at the very least, there is that.
Not that there was anything worth stealing. It was like just potions. Lots and lots of potions. Normal potions. Oh, and dark matter, which didn't do anything unless you were playing the DS version.
Yes.
Quick, use level 5 death. Oh, wait.
If only monster skills were a thing here. Sadly, they are not.
They probably aren't even the right level to die from it anyways.
This is for the best. Alright, so now the rest of this battle is going to be easy as shit.
I love when their AI gets desynced and they cast the spells on themselves. Or they cast the damaging spells after Reflect is worn off. It's like, hey, thanks for the help.
Into anonymous copies. Why you're able to speak at this point, I don't know. Just roll with it.
To fake you out. And because it could say blah 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 blah, I don't care, just get him some pants. The moon is going to crash into the earth?
Yes.
Is this Majora's Mask?
Yes. Very yes. It's so stupid.
It's you!
Since the doctor is already... I'm pretty sure that's a mechanical being, so may as well...
It's you! How are you, gentlemen? Your face belong to us. You are the way to destruction.
No dishwashers to survive. Make your time. Alright, probably should do this stuff. That might help. Could be better, but it's not flat out terrible. While we're at it. No! My sweet, sweet Barnabas!
Good.
Curious about this one. Okay, he's not immune to that. Good. Although it won't heal. up with orbits. For a good clean feeling. That's what. Yes, that's right. I will show them your power. Okay, so of all the battles, this is the easiest one of them all. Who are you?
Is it another case of you win by doing absolutely nothing?
You'd be correct.
It could be Luigi.
Let's take care of this ASAP.
They can't be revenants. They're not running toward you to punch you and shoot missiles at you.
And also scream at you.
Yes.
Glad he decided to cast haste and went to the wrong person.
Everybody hates Edge. This is mirroring the end of my playthrough of the original Final Fantasy IV.
This mirrors like everybody's playthrough of FF4. Edge
Everybody
is like
hates Edge.
so much lower level than everyone else, and even when he does catch up, he has no HP, no defense.
And everyone seems to target him.
Like, he doesn't even do that much damage. Unless you use throw. And shurikens are prohibitively expensive.
And shurikens.
Yeah, they are prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, holy power. It points.
May as well have her join.
You die. And stop targeting edge, please.
Please, before my very soul is crushed.
So what was the reason behind keeping the last guy alive?
I was hoping it would just auto end the battle, but I guess not. Also, the likelihood to prevent him from summoning more.
Oh, okay. Also, that cracked screen lasted so long I thought the game crashed.
You're not alone in thinking that. You know, it just occurred to me, since Jump's gonna do less damage compared to attack, I should just have King just physically fight.
Are you trying to tell me that you're having Kane do Pan's rhyme that one round? I will physically fight you.
Oh, shit.
Hi, boy!
You know what? No,
All right,
no.
Rick.
I want to see how much damage the recovery rod in episodic status will do, because now it's got me curious.
All right, Rick. Here's a new start.
For science!
Accidental science. Science. I'm pretty sure you can remove it through Dispel if you have it. You just gonna leave her like that?
I just want to make sure that Kane had a decent amount of health. Now let's try this again. This time, no, it's for the self. Cancel that out. I just realized the fucking recovery rod dealt the finishing blow. I am one of the spirits of the land. Master Gobes, I was hideous, and yet you came for me.
You know, how much they say master in this game, you'd think that you were listening to Master of Puppets.
I know why he's using items. He's preparing for SMT. And it was blah.
Oh, right. No, it's because you're here.
Actually, I got plans for Edge. Not necessarily the best of plans, but plans nonetheless. Yeah, original plan was if I wasn't fast enough to stop it, hopefully that would do some damage instead. It's vastly weaker, but at least Trident should be thunder-based. So give that a shot. And shocker of all shots, it did all damage.
It did nothing.
Find that one item. There might be one way how to chip on it. surprisingly decent amount of damage, so I guess that's the way to go. Frost. Is this death? Yes. My sleep was disturbed. Now I can sleep again. Sleep in peace, for I too may join your hell someday. Master Golbez, it is an honor to meet you again. Words cannot express. Spider Silk. What I can recall should be weak to thunder-based attacks. Well, it's a good thing I have Kane with me because memory serves. Jump should easily fix that. So I was too into that other move that I completely wiped out on. Not that effective. So he says, it's okay. Let's see if any other element would make it different. To ice, which of course begs the question about fire. More or less akin towards ice. Yes, I am an orange fiend. I thank you. Now, I am myself once again. I know. That's why I put an end to you. King. I knew it. Master Golbez! Return to your eternal slumber, Monsieur. I am overjoyed to see you again. And if memory serves from the last time we fought against him, should be weak to ice. But apparently fire did a good amount of damage to him, so we'll try that. And now the game suddenly decided, no, not work. So you found your true strength. You must stop it. Stop this with all your might. Anyone who says that they've beaten the game but not fought Gilgamesh is lying through their teeth because they haven't beaten the game.
No, see, if they attempt to do the final boss without fighting Gilgamesh first, I personally come out of the screen and punch them.
He will punch you through the internet.
Yeah.
Which means now it's time to prove that theory to the I'm not.
No.
No,
I'm not
see,
finishing that
you
sentence.
get an email from me, you open it, and my fist comes out and punches you.
Since we've established that number one, it's flying. Number two, it's got reflect on. I have to use some magic to bring that down.
If you use some magic, you get rid of the attack zone, and then you die. Unless it's a single target summon that does like 5 damage. I can't wait for this to backfire.
I'm a fire in my blog.
I'm a fire and a mediocre employee.
Oh, fuck. Reflect. Even better.
What did we learn?
Magic must defeat magic. No, seriously, don't use that.
Man, they're really hammering in on the Final Fantasy IV refights, aren't they?
Remember these fights you used to engage in back in the original game? Wish you were fighting them again? No. Good, we're gonna throw them your way anyway.
Thanks, Square.
Thanks, Weenix.
You wanna see me running that mountain and back? You wanna see me do it again? Final Fantasy IV has a distinct lack of whales, except I don't know, like the lunar whale. Whale enemies.
Hey, no fuss, no muss.
Yes.
Yeah, at least you're not missing this time around.
Once.
At least you're not Zell.
I guess.
Oh man, that could actually miss.
Oh, crap.
That's gotta be fixed. Not as bad as I thought. That's still going to be problematic if he keeps getting low. I could care less if Bio did any damage. It did its job, leaving sap damage. That was my main concern. I'm going to assume if I do anything else beyond here. Or I could just be full of it. I could just be full of it. Worst case scenario, we already saved beforehand, so we'll see. The Cecil of the past! This is my true self. Dark Wave. I have no use for these bodies, these shells. I am the true Cecil! This wasn't a battle we could win by ourselves. Damn it all. This was an impossible fight. We don't have enough power. Cecil, we were hopelessly outmatched. So yeah, that's the bad end. But again. That was a bad end. Now it's time for an entirely different party. Yeah, you can just see how fucking long it takes for you to be able to do anything with Cecil. That just proves how it is with him. See, the best that Theodore can do is just use Protect. That's it. Best you can do. So let's go through this naturally. This is my true self. Wah. And Cecil's blocking each and every last one of those hits. The final flame. Enough, you shell. So, where he just takes the black flame and sacrifices himself. Stop. Stop! She still lives. She still lives. Yeah, at this point, Theodore is so useless, I'm not even gonna bother worrying about him. Case in point, Dark Wave already took him out, so at this point, Theodore is strictly going to be healing duty, since that's what all he's good for at this point. Unless someone else falters, it's not going to change much of anything. I'm going to stop the moon. For the sake of the land we call home. Except that's not really how it happened. We all know that's not how it happened. So now, it's time to show it how it should be. One where we don't have to sacrifice Golbez. Hence, the party we made just beforehand. So at least once more with feeling, let's go through this. And now we get to the true portion of this. Until we get to something worthwhile here. I should stay true to this. Because now it's something completely different. Isn't this what you wanted? To die at the hands of the brother you've abandoned? Why? Why do you choose him, Rosa? This man threw me away like trash. He steered the world into its own destruction. No. Though you may look like him, you are not my Cecil. Pigs. You must believe in your parents' blood. You must believe in yourself. Wedge. What's your problem, Theodore? Don't you remember what Canis taught you? Yes, that's it! Now that's the red-winged soldier I know! Cecil is my father. Rosa is my mother. As I am their one and only son! Theodore! Theodore. You. No. You're not my father! My father is right here! You too, Theodore! Plot armor. Only other reason why that revive would not work. All right then, Theodore. So be it. You too shall obtain eternity in exchange for your life! Theodore? Theodore? Father! Cecil! Let's go, Theodore! No, you can't. I am Cecil. The true Cecil! Ridiculous. How could you be Cecil? What does that make me, then? You are myself, that much is true. The me that shut himself away from the world once upon a time. But those days are over. You are no longer alone. So yes, it's not just this whole game telling you, remember these monsters and bosses you fought against in Final Fantasy IV? Let's do the same thing for all the other Final Fantasies as well. I wonder if you beat you to both Sap and Bio. That would be a no for both. But since no one else has it, yeah, let's protect ourselves from those earthquake attacks. Because yeah, I'd imagine because this is Lich we're talking about, it would be an undead creature, therefore be weak to holy. I don't know if it's weak to fire. But in fact, let's put that theory to the test. That's a yes. And bypassed it. It's good news, Golbez. I think we found a far more cost-effective spell for you to use instead. did slow, but all the slow that you can fix can just as easily be. Sleep after that spell. Which I'm assuming means he's not a huge fan of that. So yay for us. And already down goes Itch. Oh boy. Let's take care of that ASAP. Stop trying to confuse us. Hashtag not a fan. Who's that? Now, if I had to guess, much like in original base game, aside from stun, Marlith had no weaknesses. Maybe stop? I highly doubt it, but at least we'll try. Not gonna work. Mother of the fuck! I'll try super. Let's see if that changes. Nope. Not sure how to get through this. We'll try it this way. Somehow weak to ice, which I find surprising. I find it very surprising, considering it's not supposed to be weak to ice. Once you're using a move that's not just entice. Just for once you're varying it up a bit. Yeah, fuck you too. Damn, you are one ugly motherfucker. That's all I'll say. You one ugly motherfucker. And of course, aquatic based, so provided all goes well, that should translate to being weak to thunder. And that is a most definite yes. I'll just go for it. Kraken is charging its power. Missed with a constrict. But doesn't matter because you dead, you ugly motherfucker. See, I don't mind your design. From what I can tell, wind-based. Don't think Quake would do that much. I could try, but I don't think it's going to do that much. Ah. Astra. Spider Cell. Damn it! Try to at least for one turn take the haste burden off of King. In fact, I'm gonna save him by using that. Now, I highly doubt it's gonna work, but if it's based on Tiamat's first form, should be susceptible to break. Yeah, I didn't want to put the farm on that, but let's prove that whole theory about wind versus earth. Not so much of anything. Fuck. Might just be me, but I'm gonna get the feeling that attacking with magic at this point's a bad no-no. Because we'll just out a summon to see if that bypasses that. As we load up Tidal Wave, aka Leviathan Tsunami. Okay, good. It does bypass that. So I feel like at this point, Kane and Rydia are going to be the main damage dealers, while everyone else just tries to survive. Oh my god, now it's oof. Saying that this fight was a bit rough is an understatement. Astaroth, Fallen Angel, which is again from Final Fantasy II. And by 2, I mean to Japan. Just in case it means someone switch that. File you. Slow you down. expecting a cast shell first, but still. Yeesh. That barely changes anything, so nothing matters because Astaroth has been dealt with. The devil himself. My best friends call me Bartholomew Leonard Ziba. But please, that's what everyone calls me. My best friends call me BL. Spider silk. Slow you down. Ow! Dickhole. See what thunder does. Not sure if it'll yield much of result, but we'll see. Just stick with that for now. Down goes Beelzebub. The king of all behemoths. And I made a counterattack. Not surprising in the slightest. Again, not surprising in the slightest bit. Like the only real hope I have of succeeding will be to number one, protect my party, then number two, use Blink. Now, of course, my main concern is having the King Behemoth's final blow be no shot meteor of all things. So far, so good. Yeah, there's the meteor. I was expecting it to show up. This is going to suck. This is going to suck. still survived it. What's the last monster they could throw at us from Final Fantasy II? The answer may shock you because we are dealing with the Iron Giant. Don't risk it. Okay. Yeah, not the best of damages, but damage nonetheless. Unfortunately, I'm going to take pause from... In fact, no, I'm not taking pause. I'm just going to have Cecil cast haste on himself! While casting Kiraja was the right thing to do, I forgot to take into account that he too can do that. Fuck. I'm even wondering if that did a damn thing. So I hope this is its final. No, it's not. And Cecil somehow, miracle of all miracles, has survived. Holy moly. I don't know how you did it, you limey bastard, but you're still kicking. Oh, thank Christ. Good news, that's all the bosses we'll face from 2. So, of course, we're starting off with the 3-headed dog, Cerberus. One attack and 2 Blizzagas. I'm honestly surprised. So far, we're not doing too bad. But then again, considering this is a Final Fantasy III monster, boss monster, I'm not going to expect it to pull any punches any fucking times. Speed up. I'd say the flare spells are very effective, but then again, based on the alignment of the moon we're at right now, it would not surprise me if this is because of the full moon status. I think in this case, I was going to say probably a Curata spell on everyone, but never mind, it's already dead. So now we go against a true demon. This raid can't afford to pull punches, just go all out. Naturally, as you can expect, unless I can time this right, this is practically a war of attrition. Although I am going to hold off from using Rosa. Got that off at least, so we'll have 2 people by the helm at least. Of course. Pepperoni, Golbez's experience, but at least everyone else survived. Ugh, I hate this armor. I'm impressed you made it here. But it all ends now.
Well, I mean, I just clicked into the chat. I mean, thank you, but alright.
How's it going, Nice Twister?
All because I joined a Discord chat?
All because we're facing against not Knuckles the Echidna.
Oh my fucking god, it's this thing? I thought this... Yeah, I was fucked up by this thing. I was fucked up looking at this shit. Holy lord.
Some things never change, I tell you.
Yeah, look at that not ass. Okay, that sound for slowing down is great.
So one benefit of Final Fantasy IV, I'm not sure everyone is aware of. Any boss and every enemy is susceptible to slow. Jesus Christ, even that.
Even Eizen is susceptible to slow.
Yes. Even I is susceptible to that shit.
Well, funny you do that. My daughter decided to invent a made-up language today, so she was walking into Walmart going, so she spent the entire time at Walmart sounding like a Sim character. Yeah. So yeah, Echidna. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, yeah.
know? Just how did I know the moment you joined the call, this would be the first Final Fantasy 3 monster I'd be going up against? Also, it knows Quake.
Oh yeah, wasn't Final Fantasy 3 the one that was like you were grinding for like 3 hours or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
In a world where one man grinds forever around the castle for 3 hours.
With somewhat Russian-looking letters that are upside down.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
I was gonna say, I don't know why that glitch happened, but then I remembered it's based on the DS version of 3. Why am I not surprised?
Things happen, yeah. How much HP does this thing have?
Only answer I can think of is yes.
Okay. It's got to be getting up there in those optional Final Fantasy X bosses levels. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, he's taking the ceiling with him.
So it's basically demon walling itself.
Yeah, we're gonna need to put a tile up there.
And if memory serves, this would be the two-headed Dagron. And it is. Okay, fine. Twin-headed Dagron. Be more specific though.
Twine-headed Dragon. Look, if it was a twink-headed Dagon, that'd be really weird. So I remember seeing an LP of this a long time ago, and the story of this game was just weird.
Yeah, it's best to say the gameplay on par, if not slightly varied on how you feel about the moon phases, if it was better or worse than the original game. But yeah, there's nothing defending the plot of this game. It's fucking all over the place.
And I'll make probably a weird comparison, but it makes me think of Final Fantasy X2. There is great gameplay. It is surrounded by holy what the fuck.
That's a fair assumption. I still have yet to play X2, but once we cross that threshold, that'll quickly change.
Oh, you actually have not played that before. Wow, alright. You've seen it a few times, though, I imagine.
From time to time, and definitely the highlights.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who could forget our nude Cybot?
Yeah.
NFTs and what have And that's all of the Final Fantasy 3 boss monsters. Omega Weapon, how you doing? Already off to a fantastic start. See? It's not going to do that much damage, but at least it'll pierce through his reflect. Oh, even better, did nothing.
Hey, dude, what happened?
I'm going up against Omega, that's what happened.
Oh well. Life goes on.
Life finds a way to kick my ass, apparently.
Kick my ass. Was Omega originally in FF3?
5.
Okay.
It's a surge cannon.
So you're already fighting FF5 enemies, and ooh, y'all can go through. Was there an Omega-like boss in FF3?
Not that I know of.
So no Ozma, no Omega, or anything like that. Okay.
Nah.
It's like the Pokemon that knows Body Slam, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Toxic. You got all of it wired.
I think it's time.
Oh, it knows Toxic.
Not that it matters, because I can block it. One of the few saving graces I can say I have. Took a wild guess for a shot in the dark this year. I hope I get cured. Oh, holy shit, I actually did it.
Well, look at you. And good timing.
Not as bad as I thought, but yeah.
I was about to say, that looked weak sauce. Right, D, I'm gonna need you to summon like Leviathan on everyone.
Just does so weak damage against it. Especially that.
Well, does Reflect work against physical or magic?
Reflect is magic based.
Okay, then I got nothing, and I don't know what the hell.
And nullified float. Oh, nothing can be done about that. Bye-bye, Cecil.
Alright, goodbye. Oh, jeez.
Okay, now you're just being a dickhole, Omega. Jesus Christ. Now at this point, Cure or freaking Life would be just elevating right now. I think I got it. No. That's Protect. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Thankfully, I'm protected against flamethrower. I need life now. I really need life now, otherwise I'm
boned. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Oh, I gotta survive an attack. That probably would have had insta-death. Fucking really. Life. Please. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Didn't even fucking matter because that shit pulled off.
Good lord, this game.
I just have to. Oh, my balls. Oh, my balls.
Found you, monster!
My boy needs more arms.
I would not be surprised if that's a feature he will have eventually. Onward, considering quite the punch he's got, I feel like that's a good given. I could care less if he did it on Cecil, but Rose is definitely the one character that shouldn't be disturbed.
Yeah, Radia too. Unless she's got something powerful I don't know about.
Not really.
Okay.
There's nothing that would set her apart from anything else. Since we got a little bit of leeway, don't know if he's going to do a Gilgamesh morphing time. Just in case.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, yes. This is all my fault.
Damn right.
My stomach was hurting.
Oh my god.
I can't reach my full power. Just kidding. Now, ordinarily, you'd think that would piss me off. From my boy Greg, I expect that from him.
Nausea, heartburn, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol.
Can't do anything about that dispel, unfortunately. I can cancel out his haste, at least. Just to be on the... oh, wait, he actually is still slow. But I thought that would just cancel out his haste and not make him slow, I guess. Also, holy shit.
Oh shit.
He realized we weren't the foe he was looking for, so he didn't die. He just went through the dimensional rift to find something else. That's what's in my head, kid. Of course he'd give out the Excalibur. Of course he would. Alright. Omega Fight Take 2. Oh, shit, why'd I do that? That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Because of that. Why'd I do that? I'm an idiot. Damn it.
When it comes to Omega, are there any victories besides little victories?
At this point, I don't think so. Yeah, as I feared. Exactly as I feared, it is an insta-death. Just That's the only one that can make the most reliable damage. Is fucking Gomez. I'm putting everything on his shoulders at this point. There's no way it's gonna work, but I have to try. I won't know unless I try. So for certain enemies, it's been hit or miss. It's bad. It's extremely bad. And I guess if nothing else gives me an excuse to use that.
I had to go do the most important thing I can do as a father. Kill a spider in the bathtub.
Of course.
Yeah. Update is dead.
There's a golden rule. No one's allowed to threaten one's family except themselves, so... Wait, that's probably a terrible message.
No, that's the worst message. I hate meat. Let's fight. Then fighting words punches myself in the face.
Well, this battle's definitely proven one thing to be certain. Say what you will about any of the other fights, this battle definitely can't afford to be stingy with items. Granted, I'd rather use them when absolutely necessary, but pointless things.
Right. Like, you would think this would be like the major optional boss, but you never know with this game.
Yeah.
They could be like Hyper Omega. Like, they could go Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, and all that bullshit.
And of course, Omega Bar and cancel it. And once again, I'm going to pull a risky move here, but at this point, if it helps conserve using items, I think it's going to be an absolute necessity.
How many meteors can you create from the sky to drop on this thing?
I can only count to yes.
Oh, okay, so about 3. Got it.
Okay, thank goodness. And just in the nick of time, too, because that shit's happening.
How much do you have in terms of MP recovery?
I have plenty. Like 45, 50 MP healers, 21, 150 MP healers, elixirs. Don't even go into detail with those.
You just have to keep doing this because otherwise, if you try anything risky, it could be a party wipe.
Indeed.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, thermal rays I got nothing against, but flamethrower, it's nothing.
Oh. Fucking physical attack, dead. Okay, does Cecil have anything that that you need to unsilence him?
I got Echo Herb, so that's not gonna be a problem.
Always and forever the Echo Herbs.
Although considering that he's not moving, I fear he might also be in stun or hold.
Or stop.
Until I can remove that status, we'll know for certain. Let's use a remedy just to be safe. Okay, there we go. Now he's back in this. Shame that Odin doesn't do non-elemental damage. It's just strictly Zantetsuken.
So there's not the 1/8 chance. It's just this or bust. Damn.
Yeah. So until that reflect goes off or Golbez is off of stop, I can't dare do the risk of trying to have Rydia attack right now. Well, that's one way how I can get him off of stop.
Yeah.
Not what I would have recommended, but it's a way.
It's thinking outside the box. I appreciate it.
That's greatly gonna hinder me, you fucker. I have to do stimulate.
Okay. They gotta use flamethrower. That's all should be fine. Seriously. Yes! Oh my god.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Omega! Fuck you!
Man.
I don't care if it's optional or not. I'm still doing it because of bragging rights at this point. Besides, I can't even move forward in the next section, so what else am I supposed to do? I may as well go balls deep into this. And I know what I said. Only other theory I haven't tried at this point is to hope I can time my jumps to when it's going to do tidal wave and I can dodge it. On my luck, I highly doubt it's going to work because I fucked it up most likely. I actually survived a round. Let's fucking celebrate. But you know what? No. No. I don't care if this makes me a cheater. I'm not doing this shit. I absolutely refuse to do this shit. Screw me over, I can already tell. So I mistimed it again. Does Kane at least have enough health to... No, of course not. Of course not. La 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 la. Fuck my life. Yes, I'm going to abuse this tactic. I don't give a shit. And you know what? Neither should you. Neither should you. Because at this point, should he cast Cursed LG, it'll just cancel out my haste. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Of course, that's why I intentionally chose to not do the Canes. We're going to immediately take care of that now. In that case, let's wait until after the spell. Now try it. Not even gonna try. Let me guess. Oh yeah, that's a definite. You know what? I just had a thought. What if he does a physical attack on Kane? Just to be on the safe side. Because venoming gas, I could care less about. I can deal with that. I should have saved after that. Still kicking. Don't care. Don't care. He's still alive. Yeah, most likely gonna be saying bye-bye to Rosa. Even if that was not the time, she still would have died from diamond dust anyway, so I don't feel bad about that. No way it's gonna work, so why not? Stupid idea. I'm gonna be super curious if this works. Okay, thank Jesus for that. I can't. Damn it! Oh! Why couldn't you kill me right there and then? I swear, this is not the definition of a super boss. I don't know what is. The main question, can I be able to heal her? Yes, I can. Not sure the same can be said for Iridia, but at least for Rosa's sake. No, I can't do that. Do it. Hail Mary at this point. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus, my. Of course you have a final. Fuck you. Of course you do. Oh, thank fucking Jesus. I wish it didn't have to come to save state abuse, but at this point, the game's gonna cheat back. Of course, I can already tell this is gonna be complicated as fuck. Because of that shit. At least for once, it feels like I have a fucking chance against it. Surprise everyone's healed up. I'm gonna let Kane worry about haste. In this case, I'm keeping Rose on standby until you get hit by another meteor. At full health, and King can use the line. Nothing's changed, so why not? 10,000 times easier than Shinryu or Omega.
Actually, his name has always been Orthos. We've just been saying Ultos because we have been chewing gum and have like 3 teeth.
Oh, he's actually an ornithopter. That's what it is. I
yes, yeah, actually, he's a raptor. We don't talk about this thing of ours.
Ugh, I hate muscle men.
Oh, that's a you problem, dude.
He should still have that weakness to fire. And it shows. It definitely shows. Ugh, I hate muscle men. Barefooted ones to boot.
Wait, who the hell's barefoot here?
That would be Golbez.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Didn't look like it. Now I see.
Ow. That was highly uncalled for. He suddenly changed.
Oh, he's Octomama now.
I guess so. I hate muscle men. All muscly and things. Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Ice Twister at this point. That's a you problem. Oh, that's not going to work. But that's okay. We learn from our problems. So yeah, at this point, I don't feel bad about using Flare. Especially after all that healing that you're going through. Oh boy. Okay, apparently, yeah, Ultros isn't fucking around anymore.
You unlock the Omega version.
That ain't no fun. Whoa!
The most fun you ever had.
Ah, fuck.
I think Ultros is not fucking around now.
So yeah, I wonder what makes you think that.
I just had ideas, man. You don't ask me.
That's gonna be a TBK, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Okay, I see how it goes.
Honestly, I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner. Didn't the music of Final Fantasy IV go from the dance to serious mode when you were fighting those dolls?
It actually did.
I just thought about that. I remember as a kid being really creeped out by that. The fight afterwards actually was kind of a... I was stuck on that Golbez fight for a while as a kid, for like about 3 days until I figured it out. It's a real test once you get down there. Like, do you truly understand this game? Let's find out.
Freezing mist.
That actually helped you in like every way. You take those. Well, you don't take that, but you take everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot easier.
See, Ben, I didn't need your advice. I still got through it. He wasn't such a bad guy. A little strange, granted, but... Meanwhile, Golbez is just completely flabbergasted.
This makes little sense.
You know what? No. I got a better idea. Now that we know what we're going up against, this is seriously going to be hyper intelligence we're talking right now.
Here's the song of my people for the moon. Back attack. Jesus took the wheel.
Okay, I'll admit that's fucking really
Yeah.
Now, last I checked, it's undead. I sincerely doubt it's going to pull one of those Phoenix down to instantly kill it.
Have you done any damage to it yet?
And nothing yet. So, to prove a
Cure
point,
it.
I'm gonna let Cecil prove that theory. Exactly what I thought.
Oh.
Oh, and it even knows Holy who's it going up against. Ow. Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
You know, one time I touched a train with a feather and the train just disappeared. So I'm really disappointed right now.
Despite it casting it, I think it's weak to Holy.
The poison type is weak to poison. Oh, jeez, that wheel hurt him.
Okay, bye, Golbez.
Is Cecil your best defensive guy on the team?
I don't know about best defense. He definitely knows how to take and block attacks. Okay. At the very least. Ooh, I stand corrected. That actually did a nice amount of damage.
Knight with a shield, so I would hope so.
Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I just realized that. Why are they not constantly running away from this train?
Is this train just sitting there like it's dead in the lot?
I think so.
Like Final Fantasy VII style?
Yeah, for that you should be ashamed of yourself. That's why you're dying. Well, so you know what's the funny thing? I managed to kill this boss, yet I forgot to cast slow on it anyways. Oh, that's why.
Oh.
He just randomly shows up. But you know what? It stays true to how it was in 6. I can appreciate that. Likewise, Eizen, likewise. In fact, I'm calling eats, apples and bananas. As for the eeples and baninis, it's best we don't talk about them.
You wanna know what Omega was powered on? Apples and bananas.
And how?
Well, let me explain how. Chat, take away.
All of a sudden, someone just says, and that's where babies come from. No, they don't. And of course, true to this game, this happens.
One time I had
I didn't do enough damage, we just run away from battle. Oh, Jesus.
Well?
Okay, I did not realize that it cast death on everyone. Jesus.
One time I had apples and bananas, and then I had 2 kids, so I don't recommend apples and bananas.
Now, hopefully, if this game is well and true to how the series went with 6, despite Death Gaze running away and refighting it, we should still be able to have the damage from the previous fight carry over.
This is a world where someone decided to name their kid Theodora, and they thought that was a good idea.
Exactly. Right
If I
now,
try to name
Uncle Proton is just shaking his head saying,
These damn kids don't know a damn thing. That's why the ozone is so corrupted.
Oh, God, it probably will. It probably will. Oh my God! Fucking finally! Jesus! The sad thing is, this isn't a hard boss to beat. It's just fucking annoying. It's annoying as shit.
Oh, son of a son of a gun.
Thank you for the sound.
You say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Does not fuck around here, and it's the last spider silk I have. Unless I felt gutsy and wanted to go back to Earth to buy more, which technically speaking I still could. But where's the fun in that? That is true. I don't have to painstakingly go through all that shit. Well, not that it matters because that happened again. Why'd I do that? That was stupid. Not that it matters because I'm pretty sure that... No, it didn't. Wow. Good on you, Rosa. Good on you. It may have been forever and a half since I last played this game, but I know the reputation it's given me thus far. In fact, there you go. There's my jinx moment. Speaking of which, it really has to be that multi-layer shit. And dead. Not dead, surprisingly enough. Actually, that's a strategy I should have thought about. Not going to do much for magic, but physical attacks at least, that would really help. Well, at least for Kane, there's a good excuse for him to use an elixir. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Or would piss me off. Cecil ain't doing much magic damage, so... Meanwhile, Rosa's gonna be on standby should I need to cast a Rise, which is just enough MP for one casting, or one cast of Kirasa, and then after that, well, we'll see. Not even a death counter. I'll take it, baby. Mwah! I'll take it. It gave me pain. Oh, so you do have... Oh, Jesus! I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Oh, good Lord. I hate it so much. Oh. It's gonna haunt my nightmares at this point. Yeesh. Because of course I'll run into its arms and feet. Yay! And meteor. Okay, so, probably gonna be fine. First things foremost, since I know I want a shit ton of it. No matter how you look at this Bahamut fight, it's still a Bahamut fight. Of course, there's nothing to protect me against Quake, so... whatever. I feel like I got the moral victory in that one. I'm dead, but I got the moral victory. But either way, let's try this again. So how do we know that we have time to prepare for this? Actually... slow. Yeah, not gonna put it in slow status, but at least cancel that slow, that haste. Okay, so now I think it's probably the best time for me to do this. Ah, of course. Count me out just yet. Oh, and of course you switch it up with Tornado instead. Of course you would. Just cast haste for it to be canceled. At least it's not an override, so I'll take it. She still lives. Am I expecting this to go smoothly? No. But I do expect this to work in my favor. So, okay. So I was able to bypass that. Of course, I might have just asked all hopes in that. Well, no. Knew what I was doing this whole time. Knew what I was doing this whole entire time. Let no one say otherwise. I knew what I was doing. And look at that, because he was dodging both the Mega Flare and the Black Hole, still has his haste on. So, doesn't really matter for Kane, but just in case, the others, the next move is an immediate quake, then best be prepared. Or it could be a bio. Sap? No, it didn't. Damn. Rosa should be fine to survive this next hit. Ooh, definitely. Good thing I'm healing with a Kiraja. Definitely good thing there. Speaking of, can't do much of an attack now, so let's do that. Flare. Woof. And the best part about this strategy, Radia's still alive to be part of this victory. Nothing hold me back from using whatever. I do remember, at the very least, this is going to get another one of those. It's going to pull another one of those. You've gotten this far, you're gonna get your ass beaten, and then everyone collects their spirits to help give you the will to fight again. I know that's a given fact. Cecil's not really the type of person who has useful spells that would help now. And the only useful thing he could do is maybe, if lucky, use Libra or Cure. As that's really the only useful spell he's got right now, and that's it. Alright. So much for that. Okay, I remember a lot of things. Well, I say a lot of things. Some parts about this game, I forgot that it looks like a fucking depressed rabbit. Then again, with a look like that, no wonder it wants to try and destroy the world, the universe, and everything around it. Why does it give you the sight spell to cast? It does fucking nothing. Do an experiment. Okay, so it doesn't have reflect on. But now it does. Element drain on. What does that mean? I see now. Yes, it all makes perfect sense. Have to trick it into trying to do that. Yeah, it could work here. Here's the problem. The only three who could cast dual cast, they're not in this party. Also, holy shit, this is a problem. This is a huge problem I did not foresee. Wait, what did I cast Bahamut? Oh, shit. I was trying to cast Ashura. Well, I'm not going to be surprised if this just went from bad to buttfuck. Still make up. I went past. God damn it. Alright. I see what I did wrong. I'm not happy about it, but I see what I did wrong. Okay, so much like my strategy beforehand, what I'm gonna do is rely on dry ethers for the time being. Unless my health is low, then I'll focus on elixirs. Because while I would like to use all 10 of them, I feel like this is definitely one of those use only what's necessary. Alright. Second form down. You used to think that I was pretty. Honey, you got really ugly. So we finally found the one enemy that was immune to all. That's not gonna work. Alright, so let's try slow this time around. There we go. As it should have happened. In fact, doing so well now, why stop this trend? Regenerate. Haven't done any damage to you, so what's my rush? Still no real reason to stop what I'm doing. I say that, and look where that got me. Yeah, after all that, haste. For the love of God, haste on Rosa. If I had to guess, it's probably explode. Owie. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't have anyone else say otherwise. Kiraja, but definitely Kiraja. Yeah, there we go. Despite the whole sap damage, we're fine. At this point, I feel like we're getting close. Well, congratulations! We finally got to see the pig status. Of all the moves you could have done, that is the most embarrassing one you could have done. Right now, I feel like I'm a Wario because I'm gonna win. You're just delaying the inevitable here. Accept your fate. Oh, for once you're using a regenerator. Good for you, I guess. It's still not gonna change anything. I caught myself in that one. Again, it's one of those fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Unless something drastic happens right now. Yeah, probably best now that I keep Rosa on standby, unless I defeat it now. There are moments where they say, please let so-and-so say fuck. In this case, it's please let so-and-so sleep. But yeah, this is kind of tiring for me. How about we book a room at the hotel and have a nice dinner.
He won't have his buns cooked anytime soon.
So of course it would end just the same way that the first Final Fantasy IV game started. Also, thank you for the sound double word. Going on membership. But yes, with that said, we are finally done with fanfiction years.
Jesus is a fire. Lord Jesus is a fire. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus is a fire. Lord Jesus is a fire. Lord Jesus is a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It really was an hour long. Jesus.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
My goodness. Also, thank you in advance for the sound alert. Okay, so the final boss how you feel about the moon phase. Might be worse or better than the original one. However you view that. Music and playthrough, some parts felt MIDI, but otherwise not bad for an updated version. The plot. Good fucking lord. There's the whole throw it on the wall, see if it sticks method. This one is throw the shit against the fan. And then whatever hits the wall, see if that sticks. At the very least, if there is any consolation to me finishing this now, I don't have to worry about trying to finish this game before Pan inevitably plays this one himself. The fucking